in the garden of Gethsemane, Jesus was fighting his purpose, not who he is. He was born a king, but he came to serve. And in the garden of Gethsemane, he was fighting the will of God. Why he came? What are you fighting? What are you fighting with? What are you wrestling with? What is that thing that God wants you to do that you are still refusing to surrender? What is that thing that God wants you to do that you are still not surrendering? What is that thing that God wants you to do? You are still considering your family, and you are saying, if I give up this and I do this, who will stand for my family? What is that thing that you are still saying, Lord, if you can do this? What is that thing? What is that thing? What is it? What is that thing? What is it that you are still wrestling with? What is it? What is it? And sometimes, I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional. Sometimes you wonder why things happen the way they happen. And but let me advise you, whatever you don't have control over shouldn't be a problem to you. I never wanted to be a cultist, but I was one. I never wanted to live the life I live, but I ended up living it. And let me tell you, that path that your brother, your sister choose to toe, I want you to know that God is at the end of that street waiting for them. Let them live the life they want to live. He's standing somewhere waiting for them. He knows when to arrest them. He knows when to touch them. He knows when to get them on his side. He knows what to do. He knows exactly what to do to get them off that part of life that they are into. And sometimes you might not be able to even comprehend what God is doing part time. You might not be able to even do what God wants you to do. But one of the things that you must understand is that, Lord, let your will be done. Every pain have a purpose. Every pain that you go through, every situation have a purpose. Whatever you go through have a purpose. Everything. And what is the reason why you go through what you go through? Is because of the greatness that is in the inside of you. That brings me to the second way that you can make your life to count. I needed to step down from the altar to stop preaching. The second way you can make your life to count is to activate the greatness that is in the inside of you. If you don't know how to activate the greatness in the inside of you, you can make your life to count. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to read a few scriptures and I'll be done. Put your right hand on your chest and say, I am created great.